Yeah, I know the audio's kind of shit on this, but, you know, it's better quality, and I felt like using the GoPro for once, because I never use it. Hello one, hello all, it's Billy with another Throwback, and today we are talking about the Skyrim series, slash, mostly the Elder Scrolls series. I was gonna do just Skyrim, but the game's too small just to talk about Skyrim. Such a beautiful day out. It's like 80 degrees out, which is insane. The Elder Scrolls series is very popular today, and they are still making some. There are over 15 Elder Scrolls games, and the first one was released in 1994, and the recent one, I think Legends, was in 2016, I'm not sure. Let's get to this week's Throwback Thursday. Hope you enjoy it.
Bethesda Game Studios was the developer for most, if not all, Elder Scrolls games. They started the Elder Scrolls series with a game called Arena. It was released in 1994 for the MS-DOS computer, and it's just such a strange game. Like, this game is so old. I don't even know how they're still making games, because the technology has changed so much since the old computer back in the day. 2 years later, they released Elder Scrolls 2, Daggerfall, and it's similar to the first one. The game kinda looks like Doom, where you walk around in a 3D perspective and you have to find items and do whatever there is to do. The map is actually pretty big with lots of caves and stuff, so yeah, if you have an old computer with DOS, which I personally know no one that has it, it's pointless to have this game. Let's fast forward to 2002 with Elder Scrolls 3, Morrowind. It was released finally on the PC and the OG Xbox. The games also started to have normal 3D graphics. The game starts with the player's character. Previous, you were in jail, then you get out of jail and take a boat to Morrowind. This is the most common introduction to the series. You eventually get asked questions like your race, gender, class, and birth sign. These affects the player's abilities, which is a really cool thing in the game. There was a really cool skill and combat system. There was so much to do in this game, but we gotta move on to the next game. The next game is Elder Scrolls Oblivion, and this is the second best Elder Scrolls game in the series, according to most people. It was released for the PS3, 360, and PC. Development of Oblivion started right after Morrowind. To design the graphics, Bethesda used an improved Havok physics engine, high dynamic lighting, and a tool to make the terrain and the AI. All the AI is fully voiced, which is the first in the series. Also, it has great music from the composer Jeremy Soule. The gameplay is the same for all these games, so I don't have to explain it for every single game. It's an RPG that has missions. You talk with people, kill monsters, get quests, and pretty much do anything I said before. Now, we are finally ready to talk about Skyrim. Skyrim was released November 11th, 2011. It was released for the PC, PS3, and the Xbox 360. The plot of Skyrim is pretty insane. Skyrim is set 200 years before events of Oblivion, but it's not a direct sequel. The main story begins with the imprisoned prisoner being led to his execution alongside a thief, several Stormcloak soldiers, and their leader in the town of Helgen. On the way, a big black dragon pops out randomly from behind the town and starts to attack and destroy the town before the player can be executed. The player escapes and journeys to the nearby town of Riverwood. The residents are now fearful that the dragon could strike their town at any moment. Riverwood is the first town that you start in, and it serves as a tutorial town. You can make tools or items, trade goods, practice alchemy, and in the biggest part, receive quests. The intro of the game is very inviting with my 55-inch TV and my Sony soundbar. You know it's not mine, you know what I mean. Having a better setup makes the game a lot better for me. You won't want to be playing on a small TV or playing in an uncomfortable place. For me, the game has to attract me in pretty much the first second for me to keep playing. Skyrim has exceeded that need. Some other games that attract my attention in the intro are The Last of Us Remastered, Watch Dogs, Condemned, and Outlast. I hate games that are confusing to walk around and you have no idea where to go. Why is that fun and why do people like that?
Well guys, that's it. I wanted to talk about the Elder Scrolls series for a while, but I just never got around to it. In my personal experience with Skyrim, the game is really weird to me and I had trouble leveling up, but when I did play it, I had so much fun with the game. I actually want to start playing it again, and maybe for a future series if I can get it on PC and, start playing it again, that would be pretty fun, but I just can't get around and level up fast enough, and it takes too much time, I think. I honestly think that Skyrim is the best game in the series just because it's so perfect. Like, I honestly won't play any other one because, like, Skyrim is just good enough. It's so freaking good. Today's Throwback Thursday was kind of short and weird just because there's not much to talk about the Elder Scrolls series or Skyrim. So, yeah, I was kind of running out of ideas and I just wanted to fill in this week, I guess you could say, because I don't really have many other ideas I wanted to do. So, yeah. Please look forward to next week, and I'll be doing the Nintendo 64. I think it's going to be really good. I hope. I hope you enjoyed this week's Throwback Thursday. Building out.
Billy here.
And Charlie. And if you liked that video as much as we think you did,
Comment, like, subscribe.
and if you want to watch more, go and click over here.
See you again soon.